Hey, Funny Junk, this is like take number 4 because the upload limit is brutal. And then last time I wasn't recording audio. So, welcome to the January Gunpla giveaway. Um, I'm Lord Garethos, or the voice of Lord Garethos. Plenty of you have probably heard my voice in other posts before. Um, I want to do one of these once a month. Please keep in mind, though, that I'm just a guy. I'm not an organization. I have the same regular and surprise expenses that the everybody else does. I blow tires and whatnot, and then of course Valentine's Day is next month. So if I miss one here or there, you're gonna have to promise not to lynch me. Um, for this first giveaway, I thought about doing like an intro to Gunpla theme. I have a bunch of high grade kits, and then some bare bones tool sets for beginners. They're not anything special tool sets. They probably won't last longer than one kit. Um, but it's what I bought to do my first kit, and it served me pretty well. I thought it'd serve everybody else pretty well too. What do I need to go through? Two things I wanted to cover. This is unfortunately probably going to be limited to U.S. and Canada. Um, I looked around at shipping, and even just shipping something across the Atlantic to the UK very quickly adds up to like $40, $50, which that's actually more than these kits go for. And I thought of doing something along the lines of like a you add it to your wish list on some website and I order it for you. But the availability of a bunch of Gundam kits varies wildly country to country, and yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't see a way of doing that either. I actually gave an Aussie friend a Gundam kit for his birthday this past year, and dude, ordering it from an Australian site, the selection was so limited. Um, Being into model building as an Aussie must blow. Um, so I am sorry. I hate to say it, but I don't see any financial way for this to not be limited to United States and Canada. Um, the other thing I wanted to cover is keep in mind that if you win, I'm going to need an address to ship these to. These are physically in my possession. I'm going to show them off in a second video. Um, I don't care if you use an app like Package Bounce or whatever that's called, where sometimes stores around you will let you ship stuff to them. I don't care if you have a P.O. box. I don't care if it's your brother's address. But I'm going to need somewhere to ship it. I will say that I have a girlfriend, a daughter, my mother, and my grandmother that I all do my best to take care of, and I have a full time job. So it'd be truly remarkable if I found the time to slip away and serial murder you, if that makes you feel any more comfortable. But really, what I wanted to touch on is that this is going to be limited to the United States and Canada, and I am going to need an address to send it to. I understand if that makes some people uncomfortable, but once again, I'm sorry, they're in my possession. I'm going to have to know where I'm sending them. I'm going to have to already cut this. I've learned that by now. So, see you in the next video. Man, I'm not used to talking this fast. I usually amble through my sentences like a drunk guy, but I'm going to keep moving. Just got to stay under that 400 megabyte limit. So, these toolkits are, like I said, very bare bones. Nothing special about them. There are some sanding and filing tools. In the future, if you get into Gundam, I would recommend picking up sticks like these with different grits. But these aren't terrible, and they'll definitely get you through a first kit when you're just trying to find out if you enjoy the hobby or not. And they actually go pretty good. Like I don't know what grit this actually is, but you can really do some decent polishing on with this. You can really clean some marks up. These tweezers are actually great. They're still, if I can find them here without wasting too much time, actually still the tweezers I'm using just now. I actually only just recently damaged them working on the master grade Dynames. Um, box of replacement blades for the knife. I will get into the knife in a second. Nippers, most important thing. These aren't that bad. These will go dull on you after about one kit. You should never really do flush cuts off the sprue, but for your first kit, I would recommend maybe trying flush cuts off the sprue, if only because these are going to wear out really fast. These are shitty. Maybe try cutting off the sprue and then cleaning up with the knife. Definitely don't double cut with these, is what I'm getting at. Don't cut it off the sprue, then cut your nub with them. You'll wear them out before you're done. They will get you through a kit, though, just doing single cuts. And finally, the knife. This knife is actually not bad. These little kits cost like $8 or $9. $7.80 of it is probably this knife. Everything else is nothing special. This knife is actually not bad. I have since upgraded to the Tamiya modeling knife. But I use this blue knife from this exact kit for a hot minute. They're actually not bad. God damn, that timer moves quick. The fact that that's open means one of you is going to end up getting a open toolkit. Actually, you can see this is my box of mine right here. I still use it to put my shit in. One of you is going to end up getting an opened box. I promise I did neither pee nor urinate inside of this. The only way you'd even know that you got the open one is you're going to see my knife marks where I slit the tape. What are we at? 3 minutes. Speed run. High grade kits. We have the Gundam Aerial. It's actually the first high grade kit I built, and I believe it's the main Gundam of the Witch from Mercury, or Witch of Mercury. These are actually all Witch of Mercury high grade kits. The Daryl Blade, another high grade kit. I actually love this guy. I think he looks sick. Should start moving these a little closer. I love the Daryl Blade, even for just a high grade kit. He looks awesome. I hope they make the master grade at some point. The Gundolva, which looks quite edgy, at least in some of his art. He looks rather edgy. I think he looks cool. The Gundam Calibarn. Now I have to tell you, the Calibarn's box actually showed up a little smashed. I've gone through this kit. I've actually opened it up. None of the pieces look broken. Everything looks okay inside. I love the Calibarn. I hope they make a master grade of him at some point as well. And finally, the Erder Hunt. I actually just realized I confused him with the other guy. This is the edgy boy. He looks pretty cool. I already have to cut this. So, finally, how can you enter to win? I'm going to put a Google Forms link in the comments, or maybe I'll try and attach it to the post. I don't post a lot on Funny Junk. I'm still relatively new to it. So, follow that form and submit your response, and I'll have access to your responses. And then I'll do like a wheel spin draw for the winners. Something I am going to let everybody do, because not everyone thinks the same things are cool. Not everybody thinks, and some people might already have some of these kits. So if there's any one of these that you do not want, I'm going to let people opt out of winning a single kit. If you don't want put in for one, you just, there will be a spot on the form where you can click that. I'm going to go through them all one more time, so make sure the names stick in everyone's head. There's the Aerial, the Daryl Bald, the Gundolva, the Calibarn, and the edgy boy, who is actually not Witch from Mercury. He's Iron-Blooded Orphans. The Erder Hunt. or the URDR hunt. Not sure on the proper pronunciation of that one. So, I guess that's really it. Look below if you have any questions. I mean, of course, I'll be checking the comments. And good luck, everybody.